In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a keyword search in PubMed. Keyword searching is something you're very familiar with because it's exactly what you do when you're searching one of the web-based search engines such as Google. You're just going to come up here to the search box and type in a term that you're interested in or a word that you're interested in. In this case, I'm going to look up soda pop. Once I have the term in the box, I just click search, and I will get a set of results for soda pop. Now, as you're looking at these results, you may sometimes wonder why it is that you're getting the results you're getting. Well, if you're ever curious about that, one of the things you can do is come over here to the right and slide down until you come to the box called Search Details. What this box will do for you is it will show you how the database is searching for your particular topic. In this case, you'll notice that when I put soda pop in the box, what the database is doing is it's looking for it in a couple different ways. One is looking at it as a mesh term, which is the controlled vocabulary of PubMed, and it's looking at it in a couple other ways. One of the things it's doing is actually breaking up soda pop into soda and pop. So you're getting things where soda is discussed and pop are discussed in the same citation, but not necessarily soda pop. And that is how it arrives at the 1,850 results that you see. Now, with that said, one of the things that you can do if you feel like 1,850 results are too many is that anytime you're searching with keywords and you want to make sure it just searches for a phrase, you can do what's called grouping. And all that means is taking and putting quotation marks around the words, and this will force the database to search it just as a phrase. And when you search it as a phrase, what you'll find is you get a lot fewer results. We went from 1,850 results down to 53. And if I come back over here and I look at the search details box, what you'll notice is instead of it breaking it up in all those different ways, it only looks for soda pop, and it looks for it in all of the fields. Now, say that you want to search for not only soda pop, but as I've told you in previous videos, you always want to break up a search into concepts. So say you're looking for soda pop and how it influences obesity. Now you can come back up here to the search box and put in obesity. And when you put in obesity, you'll notice that it comes up with all these suggested terms which you're not under any requirement to use, and then you can hit search. When you hit search, what you'll notice is you get another set of results in which you're just talking about obesity. Now, if you want to see how obesity and soda pop are related, you're going to have to go into the search history to combine them together. In order to get to that in PubMed, what you have to do is come up here to where it says Advanced under the search bar and click. When you do so, what you'll notice is that you'll have a search history, like you'll see here the three terms that I've talked about during this video. Now, if you want to put them together, all you have to do is click on Add. So I'll click on that add because I'll use the first soda pop because it gives me more terms. And I'll also click on the add for obesity. So you'll see a 1 and a 3 up here coinciding with their line number. Then all you do is you click on this box to determine whether or not you want to use and or not, which will help to form a relationship between them. They're called Boolean Operators, and I've talked about them in another video. Now, in this case, I want there to be a relationship between the two terms, so I'm going to use and. In other words, I want the articles to talk about soda pop and obesity. And now, if I want to see the articles, I can click search, or if I just want to add a line to the search history, I can hit add to history. And all this will do is show you whether or not there's actually any articles here. And you'll notice when I hit add to history, it showed me there were 287 articles. If I had hit search, it would have just showed me the 287 articles. Either way is fine, it just depends on your preference. Now, if say you wanted to access these 287 articles from your search history, all you'd have to do is click on 287. When you do that, you'll now see the 287 articles that you will want to look at. And if you want to be able to see the abstract of these articles, one of the things that you have to do is come up here to Display Settings. When you click on Display Settings and drop it down, you'll notice you have a couple different formats you can use. In order to see the abstract, you'll want to use the abstract format. You'll also notice there are other options that you can take into account and adjust if you want, but that's all based on personal preference. Once you've clicked on abstract, if you hit apply, you'll now see all of the articles that have abstracts. You'll see the abstract displayed. The other important thing about the abstract button, or the abstract format, is that it is the only format in PubMed, or display format, in which you can see the Get It at VCU button. This button is important to you because what it does is it will give you direct access to all of our electronic resources, and also let you know that if we don't have it electronically, that you can either get it on the shelf, maybe it's in print, or it'll also give you the option to do an interlibrary loan request, which is free to you if you are a faculty, staff, or student. Now that is how you do a keyword search in PubMed.